Quantization means taking many precise floating point values and storing them with fewer bits, while keeping the numbers close enough that the model still works well.
So we are not changing what the model learned. We are mostly changing how tightly those values are stored in memory.
Exactly. We usually record a scale and sometimes an offset, then round each value to a small set of levels. That cuts memory traffic, which is often the real bottleneck. Here is the basic idea. Pick a scale for a block of weights, divide each value by that scale, round to a small integer, then reconstruct an approximation during inference.
That sounds simple, but where does the error come from?
The error comes from rounding. Fewer bit levels mean bigger rounding gaps. Good quantization methods choose scales, groups, and data types that keep that error small where the model is sensitive. For weights, the memory math is intuitive. If an 8 billion parameter model uses 16-bit storage, raw weights take about 16 gigabytes. 4-bit storage cuts that to about 4 gigabytes.
So that is why 4-bit models can run on much smaller hardware.
Right, real deployments also pay metadata and runtime costs, but fewer bits usually mean smaller checkpoints, lower memory bandwidth demand, and cheaper inference. Weight quantization is only half the story. During generation, the model also stores keys and values from past tokens, so it can attend back without recomputing everything.
And that cache keeps growing as the context gets longer.
Yes, the Google TurboQuant write-up highlights this exact issue. In long context inference, the key value cache can dominate memory, so compressing it is a major win. TurboQuant targets a hidden weakness in classic vector quantization. Many methods need extra full precision constants for each block, and that memory overhead quietly eats into the savings.
So TurboQuant is not just lower bits, it is trying to remove the hidden bookkeeping too.
Exactly. Google combines two ideas. PolarQuant handles most of the compression after a random rotation. Then quantized Johnson-Lindenstrass uses one extra residual bit to cancel bias in attention score estimates. According to the March 24, 2026 Google Research post, TurboQuant can quantize the key value cache to 3 bits with no reported accuracy loss, reduce key value memory by at least 6 times, and reach up to 8 times faster attention logic computation on H100 GPUs at 4 bits.
That means a long context system can fit more cache on chip, batch more work, and spend less time moving data around.
That is the practical lesson. Quantization started as a way to shrink weights, but the latest research shows that smart cache compression may matter just as much for modern long-context LLM serving. TurboQuant is data oblivious. It requires no training or calibration datasets. You can plug it into Gemma, Llama, or Mistral today.
It feels like we're finally breaking the physical limits of hardware through clever mathematics.
The future of AI isn't just bigger models, it's smarter, faster, and more efficient ones. Sequence complete.